All right, guys, it's Anthony here, Super Duty Service. Got Eric's truck, 03 Excursion. We're gonna do a little cold start on it. It is 03, 192,000 miles. It's pretty freaking clean. Let's go ahead and get some screens set up. Hang on a second. All right, most of it, look at that. We got a pads issue, but most of these, I mean, it might have had the issue. I mean, it still has a P1000, so it's probably been cleared sometime soon, but we got EGR. Whoa. Sensor A circuit low. Eric, what are you doing? Did you pull the freaking valve out? Hang on, let's see. Ah, come on, Eric. Get that damn valve, put it back in. Screw that. Put it back in. We're getting codes because the damn valve ain't in there. I give him a hard time, guys. He comes to the shop quite a bit, so give him a hard time. Yeah, throw that valve back in there. Get you one, salvage, cheap ass eBay one, who cares? Let's throw it back in. Mainly because it eliminates, it'll eliminate the circuit codes for it. So, all right, hang on. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not even gonna clear these out because there's really nothing that matters. So let's get the data logger up and we'll check some other numbers. Hang on. Okay, remember guys, this is an 03. So let's find out. Damn, VGT learn okay is no. So that freaking sucks. Well, it does show that it's only had 2 learn events, so you know, as long as everything else is in order, I mean, it's kind of crappy to say, but every time the codes are cleared on an 03, you have to let it idle. You need to get 6 learn events, which is learn event, but it's the VGT cycling up and down. You know what I mean? You hear the tone changing. I'm trying to keep it in layman's terms, whatever. But the VGT will open and close, and it does it 6 times, compares the mass airflow to map, and guesses EVP. That's inferred EVP is what it's called. So, yeah, anytime you clear the codes, it resets the VGT, the vane strategy. So anytime you do that, you have to let it idle when it's up to temperature. Now, the proper term says 190 degrees on oil or something like that, but I've seen it do it as cold as 120 degrees on oil. 120 degrees on oil, it will start counting learn events. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we can look here. Hang on. We can go to, here. Not the drive count, but let's see. Well, why is that P1000 still in there? Oh, well. But, yeah, so we need to let it idle a little bit. I might do that here right now, and we'll see what happens. ICP volts are wait, I think you already did ICP sensor. I don't remember, but we got 0.17, 0.18. It's borderline. You know, it gets down to 0.16. That's when I start expecting it to start leaking oil. So he's watching a lot of his numbers with the scan gauge, so we don't have to. I don't have to do oil cooler diag or FICM, you know. But I don't. He might even have ICP volts on there. I'm not sure. But what we're going to do is power balance. And I'm going to check VGT. So let's kick it back off and kick it back on. Get them out, get everything to reset here. Injector's still chattering. Alright, there you go. Injector chatter stop. There's really no numbers on there. I'm not even showing anything. Here we go. Fired up quick. Alright, here we go. Pretty freaking smooth. Of course, it's pretty warm out. Injector hell. Not really. Odd side, look at that. Now, it's so weird why it does that. I've been getting a lot of them lately that's like, I mean, how lucky could you possibly get that 2, 4, 6, and 8 are fairly decent, and 1, 7, 3, and 5, you know? I mean, we want to make sure we don't have a fuel restriction, you know, check fuel pressure, make sure we don't have a restriction, because obviously number 7 is the farthest from the fuel pump, basically. It gets the last bit of fuel after everything else is already, you know, it's the farthest away. So, I mean, yeah, whatever, but that's just how I phrase it. It's the farthest away. You know, a lot of people pick the wars apart, but who cares? It's the farthest freaking away. But 7 and 3. Oh, look at that. Just cleared up. Could hear it. Just cleared up. I mean, with how fast that cleared up. Oh, look at 6. How fast that sucker cleared up, I don't know, man. Maybe you ought to get some more life out of him. I don't know. Hang on a second. Let me pull it around. I went ahead and pulled it in where it's a little darker and you can see the screen a little better. Yeah, see, now we got a little temperature. Number 7 starting to drop again. 7 and 3 when I shut off the compensation right here. Yeah, I mean, number 6 is kind of showing its butt a little bit too. I mean, honestly, I mean, if you really wanted to replace, dig in, passenger side, bare minimum 7 and 3. Look, there goes 7. Bare minimum 7 and 3. Or if you only want to do 1, just get number 7 done. 7, 3, 1, and then 5, and then 6 would be the order. Yeah, the order that I would see of the, you know, from junk to good would be 7 is the worst, then 3, then 1, then 5, then 6. Those would be the orders that, I mean, you know, anybody who knows, because it's just a mechanic, it's a machine. You know, anything can fail at any time, whatever. But that's the order that I would see that I would look at them to fail. 7, 3, 1, 5, and then 6. 2, 4, 8 look great. They look fine. Yeah, just kind of show it a little bit. And temperature, I mean, it is pretty cold. What we're going to do is we're going to check learned events too. I mean, it's cold. We're 87 degrees on oil, so, you know, it's chilly. VGT learn, okay, is no, so it has not learned. Let's get down here and let's look at any MGP. We'll go ahead and pick it up and let's see what we want to see, like 2.1 here when I open it all the way up. So let's go ahead and, it's still cold, so I'll rev it up a little slow. Let it warm up a little bit. Yeah, see, you got no boost because the VGT learn has not happened. You only got 1 pound. That should be reading like 2.1 to 2.5 pounds on manifold pressure at 1200 RPM with locked VGT. So, yeah. So what we got to do is just get a little temperature. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. Let's let it get a little temperature and see if I can get that VGT learn to go to yes. Make sure we don't have anything other bull crap going on. So let's go ahead and pause the video and let's let it do its thing. Plug it in. All right, we're about to put a EGR valve in here. It's not learning VGT. I'm at 140, 150 degrees coolant or oil. But I'm going to warm it the rest of the way up. But VGT conditions are not correct right here, and it is not learning. The VGT is not cycling. So, hang on. All right, look at that. Plugged an EGR valve in right now. Conditions are correct now. Just like that. Put a freaking valve in these damn shops. I see them all the time where these freaking shops are doing deletes. Trucks come here and they freaking throw the valve away. I mean, Eric, God love you. But I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to people now that will. Don't be a freaking dumbass and throw the freaking valve away. The valve ain't hurting nobody when you're deleted. Put it in the damn truck. Look, now he's cycling. Look, now he's varying. So now he'll actually have some boost. And I honestly think, you know, all these. Now I'm probably going to upset some people on this too, but the fan operation with the valve unplugged is bullshit. That's a urban legend, whatever. the valve being unplugged, messing with the fan, I have never ever seen an issue from it. But issues from the engine management, because the valve is not there, I have seen. You cannot run a key on engine off or a key on engine running, mainly a key on engine running self-test on the truck with no valve plugged in. It will see that there's no valve, boom, it kicks out the self-test. You're not going to get it done. So I mean, yeah, leave the valves in your freaking trucks when you do a delete. It ain't hurting nobody. Plug the hole. To hell with these stupid ass, dumb ass block off plates. Why take the valve out? It's ridiculous. Leave the valve in your freaking truck. All right, hang on. Let's let this go through now that we got conditions are correct right there. We want the VGT learn to go to yes. We only had 2 learn events. Now we've got 3. So hang on. I just can't push it enough. I'm going to go ahead and make another video. I mean, I'm still letting it learn. It's got 4 learned events now. Just leave the valve there. See, I just put it on there. You don't need to put it all in and everything, but leave the valve in there. Be all good, you know. Now it's going to learn. We'll see what kind of boost we get. Generally, once it does learn, I'll shut the PC. I'll shut the truck off, fire it back up, make sure it does say VGT learn okay. So yeah. All right, hang on. Well, check it out. VGT learn okay, yes. 6 learned events. Now let's go ahead and shut it off. Like, shut it off. Shut it off. Let it sit. Let it sit. Let it sit. Kick it back on. There we go. You gotta wait for all the lines. There you go. Lines reset. Let's go up. VGT learn okay. Still says yes. All right. Fire it up. It should say no and then yes. Yeah, VGT learn. Hell yeah. All right. Now, here we go. Let's see. Let's turn the RPMs up. We want to see over 2 pounds on manifold pressure. Just watch it. Here we go. When I turn up the VGT. Okay, watch this. Not much. It didn't help very much. Didn't help that much. Let me go ahead and shut the hood and let's go see how it runs. Okay, I've been exercising it a little bit. I don't think it's really getting much better. I don't know, we'll see. We'll let Eric drive it and see what he says. I mean, we're up into 1.8, which this isn't 03. I mean, we got any kind of exhaust leaks. It can absolutely account for that. You know, I mean, in this we're down about 0.4, figure about 0.4, 0.5 of a pound on this test. I mean, look, we're almost to 1.9 now. So, I mean, who knows, you know, with the VGT not being learned, maybe the turbo got a little sticky. Right now it's definitely building faster. A lot of times I'll just do this. I'll just exercise the turbo. Just exercise it back and forth. I'm just moving that unison ring back and forth. If there's any carbon or anything built up on it, I'm trying to break it loose, is what I'm doing right now. Just keep doing it, keep doing it. I mean, it definitely jumps up faster. See, now it jumps right past 7, right to 8. Now it's getting to 1.9. See, we're trying to just break it loose, which... I mean, we want it to shoot right up to 2.1 is what we want. The manifold pressure, the MGP. We want that sucker to shoot up faster than it's doing right now. It's taking a minute to build up. You know, but we're almost back. We're almost there. And honestly, I mean, boost. I mean, think about it. If you're losing boost and you're not getting all of it that you can, your fuel mileage is not going to be what you want. Need to listen under the hood, see if we got any leaks. I'm more running. I might have I have one of the guys get under there and listen. I just call this exercising the turbo. That's what I'm doing. Exercising the unison ring. You know, it'll make it faster to respond is what we want. When you hit the pedal, the PCM's commanding that VGT closed. We want to build some freaking boost. We want to do it fast, and if it takes a while for that to build, then you know, that's when you hit the damn pedal and you're out in freaking traffic. You're about to get ran over by somebody because damn, freaking boost takes forever to come in. Well, it's because the unison ring's a little sticky. I mean, within reason, you know, these have a little bit of lag anyways. Even a brand new turbo would have a little bit of lag, so. Okay, we're at 1.99. We're almost there. Just exercising a little bit. I mean, it's still building pretty slow though. See how slow it's going? It's definitely building a lot more than it was. See, look, we're breaking 2 now, so. I mean, it's running pretty smooth right now. It's running pretty good. But at least we got the cold start of the injectors in. All right, hang on. All right, I just compared it. He's showing about 22 pounds. About 22 is what he's getting up to on the boost gauge. That's just a mechanical, I think it's a mechanical gauge. He just got it plumbed in. The manifold pressure, I'm actually only seeing about 20. So what we're actually, as far as the PCM is seeing, we're getting about 2 pounds less than the gauge is, but that's not too bad. I mean, but we are getting about 22 pounds. It's a little better. I mean, well, I don't even know what it was before. That might be exactly the same as it was before. But just remember, when you clear the codes, I took the EGR valve back out because that's like our little tester valve. But right now we do have VGT Learn OK. You clear them codes and that will go away. Or you disconnect the batteries, it will go back to no, the VGT, the Learn strategy is not there. So just remember that, you know, plug a valve in, get a valve, put it back in. But I mean, it appears to be running fairly decent, you know, outside injectors, blah, blah, blah. Get a valve, put it in, and then just drive it. You know, open it up, feel free, keep that turbo exercised. It might be all right. So, all right, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. All right, guys, have a good day.